Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to this new video series where I'm going to show you how you can automate the data evaluation of any production machine or process. So what we'll get in the end is, first of all, an overview. I did this in Windows Forms. So for the whole tutorial, I've set up a virtual machine that simulates our production, and it will write some log files. These log files will then be copied to our server, or in this case, I will just copy it to my local computer. And on my local computer, I've set up a small MySQL database, and this database will then be updated with the log files that were created from the machines, or in my case, the virtual machine. And from this database, you will then get the data to automatically create a report like this. So I'll show you this as an example. So here you get the production key figures of the previous day, and we'll have a small table with the most important key figures, and from the last day compared to the average of the last 7 days, we'll have 3 different charts, and we can basically adapt it to whatever we want to see here. And next thing we'll do is make a more detailed analysis of the data possible, and we'll do this by connecting the MySQL database to Excel, and we will then be able to update the whole spreadsheet with this one button. And down here we have a few different sectors of the spreadsheet, and here we can just again get some key figures. And now we also will be able to filter our data with these pivot table elements, and we'll have an histogram and just a simple diagram with the trend. Again, we can filter the data, and same goes for this small pie chart. But this is just an example for what you will be able to do in the end with all the data. And what I'm going to show you is, first of all, the whole process, how you can get the machine and process data to your database, and then how you, these are just some examples, how you can visualize it. So let me just very quickly show you how the whole thing is set up, and then in the next videos we'll go into detail for every single step I'll explain to you right now. So the first thing you'll have is your machine or your process, and this could be anything, and I mean literally anything that writes log files in your production. So I'm pretty sure every production at least will have some boilers, some chillers, or maybe some compressors, or just the whole utility department. But you can do this for every other machine. In my case, I worked for a solar company, and so I did this according to what my experiences were. And I did this, for example, the first thing was like a plasma enhanced chemical vapor deposition machine, and sounds pretty fancy, but in the end you can basically do this for every machine. That's what I was going for. And you can also do this for every process. So you'll be able to evaluate the uptime of your machine, you can evaluate the process time, you can evaluate whatever you like, temperatures or idle time of your machine, of course throughput. I think this is really, really interesting for most of you. So this will be the first part, your machine and the process, and this will be the part where the log files are created. In this video series I'll simulate the machine with a virtual machine I got running on my laptop. And next thing will be a storage. So I think in practice this will be an equipment computer or a network attached storage, and this will be a place where the whole log files are saved. And next thing we got down here is a server, and again in this video series I'll just simulate it with my normal computer. And on this server the log files are, first of all, if we got a distinction between a machine network in our production and the office network where the engineers are working, we'll have to be able to copy the log files to some location where the server can access them. So that's why I added a copy job here. So you basically just copy the log files from one location where the machine can write them to another location where the server can read them. And after that, you will update the database, and so the server will host and update the database with scheduled task, for example. And last thing will be the office computer, and at this point we'll basically get back to the visualization, and this will be similar to the ones I just showed you, but yeah, in general you can do whatever you want. So in my previous company we had a web-based MES system, so we created the visualization on some websites. You can also, for example, create PDFs and just save them in a certain folder you maybe look at every day you get to work. You can also schedule it every hour or however often you want to check the process. You can send emails with some important key figures, create some report that's sent out every day to some people that might be interested. So yeah, this is basically adaptable to whatever you want to do. I will show you how to create the Excel spreadsheet and the Windows forms I showed you in the beginning, just to give you a rough idea of what you can do. So yeah, if you got any questions or comments up to this point, please let me know. Otherwise, just thank you very much for watching, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye.